from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Hi! My pleasure. Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. Yup. So, all right. So here, I love you more. So in the last episode, I was telling you that I was going for dinner with? Yes, Master P. Well, here's what had happened. He and Romeo were here yesterday. All right, so I was at the studio late yesterday, had, staff meetings and stuff like that. I left the studio, I was on my way to get my lashes filled. I told you, I got into this thing during my 5 weeks. I don't know where I've been with this lash movement, but it is the best, because you wake up like a doll. The best. And then you get your brows bladed. Honey. So I left the studio with my James, and the paparazzi were outside. And there we are holding hands. Look, he's so tall and giant that he can't even fit in the picture. And they're very random with description. They're like, Wendy's in all black, But Noah, that is a James Pierce dress, a simple tube dress. Wendy Watcher, I forgot her name. She gave me those, the furry flip-flops in 3 colors. I have them in chartreuse. I have them in bright pink. I love when you guys give me gifts, and I use them. I am not that girl. I do use them. And then she gave me them black. And then, yeah. And a little Vera Wang ensemble over top, just to blow in the wind. So there's me and James outside of Wendy's. Actually, James, we were on our way into Whole Foods there. Yeah, okay, so they follow us. There were 2 on bikes and 2 in cars. There were like 8 altogether. Oh, please, life is a mess over here, right? Click, 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 click. Then they jump in their cars and they follow me and James and our driver in our car. I'm going to go get my lashes done at the Lash Trap. .com. All right, so we get there, and the whole time I'm like, driver, are they behind us? Are they behind us? They're pedaling like crazy. They got their cameras around there. They're very nice people. Shout out to the paparazzi. I know you have to do your job. So, but they pedal hard. They follow us right to the Lash Trap. They got there before us. I have no idea how they knew where I was going. So me and James pop out of the car, and there they are again. Click, click, click. So I go inside. I'm in there for like an hour and a half. I had to get a fill. You go every 2 weeks, you get a fill. I fall asleep. If the guy or girl doing your lashes is good, you don't even have to be awake. I'm asleep when I wake up. I wake up like this. It's amazing. So the gentleman who does my lashes, his name is Julian Dean, who happens to be right there. Hi, Julian. Yeah, I invited him. So gorgeous. So look, at the end of getting it done, and Julian is really, really shy. He's not here for this. As a matter of fact, he probably hates that I just did that with the camera. But when you come to the Wendy show, you never know when you're gonna be on. Look. So I wake up from my slumber and I wake up like that, and Julian grabs his Maltese and walks me to the door, like he always does. So I asked James. James said, well, wait, hold on, Wendy, you know, they're still out there. I said, didn't they get enough pictures? Apparently not. So I said, okay, Julian, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna F with the paparazzi. I said, look, no. I said, when we hit the sidewalk, you give me a romantic kiss. And I'll be doggone. They took the picture. When I woke up this morning, Julian, you know nothing about this, but look, surprise, it worked. Look, they're saying, Wendy's with another handsome young man. So then me and James get in the car and they're still following and pedaling and driving and stuff. And then we went to Whole Foods because I wanted a wrap. And we get in the Whole Foods, all right, they're on the sidewalk, click, click, click. And somehow they got into the Whole Foods. See, I thought that part of the game was illegal. Like, why am I paying for my stuff inside the store and there's a man scrooched down behind cans going click, click, click in the store? So then I go home. When I get to my building, click, 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 right? Oh, please. Then, you know, I was ready to go out for dinner last night with Percy. So I'd already texted him at the, and because he texted me, he said he's about to get on the plane. He stood me up. It wasn't really a stand-up. You know, they had to fly back to LA. A lot of times, like, celebrities don't even know their own schedules. Their flight left, like, right after the Wendy show. He was texting me from the airport, like, I'll have to see you next time. So in the meantime, I'm like, but I want my salt and pepper lobster. What am I going to do? So I asked little Kev, you know, our son, and he was like, no, Ma, I don't feel like that. You know, all right. So then I was like, all right. And around 9 o'clock at night, I was hungry. I mean, I'd already had my wrap from Whole Foods, but for whatever reason, like, I eat like an animal. Honey, I love my food. So like 9 o'clock, I get a telephone call out of nowhere from DJ Boof. And I said, all right, let's not talk unless you're gonna take me for dinner. Where are you? He says, I'm in Brooklyn. I said, well, how fast can you be here and let's go for dinner? All right, forget the salt and pepper thing. He had a better suggestion, which was this place called Brooklyn, where'd we go? Brooklyn Chop Shop. Right. And then, oh no, he treated. And he opened the door and we held hands. So if you go by what Paparazzi sees, I was messing around with 3 men in one day. By the way, I had onion soup in these little pods and a duck. And I couldn't stop. So Boof stood up, he said, let me take the picture. Now you have an iPhone and it's still blurry. Now you all complain about my Samsung phone being blurry, but that's an iPhone and it's still blurry. What?
Say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't say anything.
Well, now it's time for you to say something about Mariah on the cover of Cosmo.